Let's go for pips. I'm gonna go right into the hard one, and I don't have any strats. It's just gonna be me and my thoughts. And well, we have a lot of totals today, so we have a 9, a 20, 17 high totals. And we have a less than 4 and a 1 here, which is interesting. Now let's look at if we can have a 1 and a less than 4 to put in there, in those two cages. We have this domino. Any others? Doesn't look like it. So we have one domino that could fit there. Now let's take a look at this 5 cage total. Do we have any dominoes that could total 5? We have this one, the empty, and a 5. And we have the 6, 7. We have this one, a 2 and a 3. So we have 2 dominoes that could go in the 5 cage. Now, something that we gotta keep in mind while trying to solve this. These 2 legs in the board. We have a leg that doesn't have a value here, so that doesn't matter, but we have a 6 single cage here. So we know that we have to have a domino with a 6 going there, and it's gonna go into the 9 cage as well. So we could do this, but something else that we gotta think about is the 9 total. How can we make 9 with 5 numbers? How can we make 9 with 5 numbers? We could do it with 1 plus 2 plus 2. That's 5 plus a 4. Do we have a 1 and 2 twos? No, we don't. But we need low digits, because if we do a 6 here, how can we make 9 with 4 more numbers? We only need 3. So we would need 3 ones and an empty one. And we only have one empty here. And we have no other dominoes that have double 1. So we couldn't make this cage work with 2 6s. Can we make it work with a 6 and a 5? No, we can't. That's kind of the same issue. How can we make the rest of this 9? We will need 2 ones at least. Because now, if we had 2 ones, we would have a 7, and we need 2 and an empty one. And we don't have 2 ones to put in here, although we do have an empty one. So that's not the domino that goes there. Could we do it with a 2 and a 6? Now we need 7 more to fill this. Can we do it with 7? We could use a domino that makes, I guess, let's try with a domino that makes 4. So now we have 6, and we need how much more? I'm so good at maths. We need a 3 here. Do we have a 1 and a 2? No, we don't. We have the... So this would need to be here, I guess, if we did this. But something else that we gotta think about is these 2 20 cages and the 17 cage. Those need very high digits to work. So at least one of them has to have the double 6. At least one of them has to have the double 5. So now we have 11 in each one of these. which means that we need 9 more. Can we make 9 with a domino? We cannot. We cannot. But we have a 9 here, 5 and a 4. Do we have another one that's a 9? Nope. We have an 8. So this is not a combination we're looking for sure. But if I go for 12 and 8 in one of these cages, where's the 8? Here. Can I make 20 with any one of the others? Dominoes. Other dominoes. Well, we would have 11 here. And we would need a 9. And we had a 9 in here. So we could do this to fill both cages. But why is that an issue? How are we gonna fit all of the dominoes we need here? We're gonna have one domino missing. One half of a domino, I guess, missing. So this doesn't work. And it's because of these flags in here that we can't do this. We gotta share. So let's share a high number with a low number between these cages. Can we do that? We could do a 6 and a 1. Now what's missing in here? We have a 3, so we need 6. 6 is 1 plus 2 plus 3. Can we have a 1 plus 2 plus 3? We could do this. Do we still have a domino that's a 1 and less than 4? No, we don't. And now we've run out of 1s. So I guess this needs to be a 1 and a 3. Do we have a 1 plus 2 here to put in here? No, we don't. So that doesn't work as well. That doesn't work either. So I'm guessing this has to be here. We could do this. And now we still need a 6 in here. Can we make a 6 with any of the dominoes that we have? No, we can't. See, I'm terrible at pips. Told you guys. If we share the 5 and 2 with those cages, now we need a 5 with 3 numbers. Can we do a 5 with 3 numbers? Could do this. And now our 1 with 3 fits here. Now what do we share between the 20 cage and the 5 cage? What can we share here? Could share a 6 and a 1. And then have a 4 and something else here. This could work. Now, what's the total we have in this cage? 10, 16. So we need a 4. Do we have a 4 to put in there? We do have a 4. But I guess that's not useful for us because that 4 has a 3 here. So let's switch strategies. Let's put this in here. And have this in here. Now this cage still has 9. This cage has more than it needs to have. But we could do this. And now this 20 cage, if we do a 10 here, can we have another 10? We could if we did this. Now, how do we make 17? Can we make 17? We have a 6 plus 7. That's 12, 13. And we need 4. So that works. See, there's no logic in pips. I mean, there is, but it's more math than logic. So it's kind of weird for me. But I do enjoy doing it. It's just that it's not the most fun for me. But yeah, that's gonna be it for pips. And if you liked it, leave me a like so I can know that you liked it. And if you had any difficulty, tell me how it went for you and if I did help at all. Otherwise, that's gonna be it for today on pips, and I'll see you next time.